A little game came out called Fallout 4. I'm not sure if you've heard about it. But as a part of it being one of the biggest games of 2015, it has to have DLC. So with it coming out early 2016, we figured we'd speculate for fun what it could all possibly be. But we're gonna base our ideas on the previous DLCs that came out. Let's look at them. Fallout 3 brought us Anchorage in the pre-war era, The Pit, where we freed slaves from raiders, Broken Steel, where you cleaned up the Enclave remnants, Point Lookout, which brought us to the backwoods, and Mothership, which brought us into space. With New Vegas, we got Dead Money, We Became the Slave, Honest Heart, where we fought against the Burned Man, Old World, which involved mutant testing, and Lonesome Road, which tied up some loose ends. Each game has a slave idea, so what if we went there? In Fallout 4, there is the entire idea of synth working for the Institute and the free-minded ones, so we could easily keep that theme going. What if there is a whole batch of synth somewhere being used as slaves, and now you need to become the savior of the synth, freeing them from their oppressors? Lead the synth rebellion, and maybe they'll even throw in a new synth companion, one you build yourself and pick the mind of. So there's one idea. But let's also look at location of the game itself, Boston. We could wrap in some American history and maybe even get a Paul Revere synth. Think about it, you can have some old museum synth that was programmed to act like Paul Revere and he gets reactivated but thinks the Revolutionary War is actually about to happen. You go on some crazy adventure allowing Paul Revere to relive this historical event, but with synths and laser guns. It would basically be American history in space. But what about space? Each previous game had aliens and experiments, so why not have that come back? Fallout 4 gets its own alien spaceship that brings you to an alien world. Or maybe you find an old lab where they were testing aliens, which leads you to the alien ship, and magically you end up in a space battle. How about loose ends though? The Minutemen didn't do very much in the way of the overall war and plotline, and there's an entire area where you can relive memories that feels underused. So the Minutemen could open an entire new area full of more settlements, people to recruit, cause you know, no one's sick of doing that, and buildings to explore. It could all be an expansion of Territory DLC in which you see some areas outside of Boston. Then there's this memory thing that we had to go to for a mission. What if we get more memories? Maybe something from Nick pre-war. An old case of his original memories never finished and it's causing him to degrade. Or you go into the memories of someone from the Great War and deal with the fight again. Lastly, let's look at that giant robot you spent so much time building. Liberty Prime didn't do very much, it just showed up and killed a bunch of people. But what about after it was over? What if someone stole it? Or it becomes alive like the Iron Giant? Maybe we can combine all of these DLC ideas. So the aliens arrive and strap you into a lab so they can gain control of your memories of the Liberty Prime, which they then use in a battle against the Minutemen, and the only way to stop them is to reawaken a Paul Revere synth to travel through time with you, in the memories of the creator of the Liberty Prime to learn how to stop it and save the Minutemen. I'm saying it right now, if Bethesda uses that plot, I want royalties. But what about you guys? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. We'd love to chat with you about them. Subscribe for more content, follow us on Twitter @EligibleMonster for updates, and I'll see you guys next time, right here.